Hello family, and welcome back to Didi's African Kitchen. I hope you guys are staying safe. Today I'm bringing you the easiest dough you can make. Literally, you can use this for your bread, you can use this for your pizza, you can use this for your cinnamon swirls. Today we will use it to make cinnamon swirls, but basically it's the easiest, fluffiest dough you ever saw. So let's just crack on and make my easy dough. You just put a bit of water in here. I'll put the measurements down below. A bit of water in here, nice and warm, not too cold. And then your yeast in there. A bit of sugar. Just stir that together and let it sit until it bubbles up. Okay, so our yeast has frothed a bit, just telling us that, it's alive and ready to go. So we just add the rest of the things, your egg or eggs in there. Just be careful not to drop shells in it. Some milk. There. Now we just go in with our flour, four cups, and then the butter, just one stick of butter. I've just used a little bit of it. That is it there. Butter in. Bit of nutmeg, just for smell, really makes it smell lovely. Baking powder, a teaspoon and a half of baking powder. Okay, so now, the sugar, we shouldn't forget the sugar. Yep. Cup of sugar. Now we just mix, and I'll show you how it turns out. Yes, we're not going to knead this dough, we're just bringing it together. So once you turn it about and it gets to this point, just, we haven't kneaded this at all. It's just, we're not going to knead this dough. It doesn't need kneading. So that is it. We're just gonna cover it. We spray it with some oil and cover it and pop it somewhere warm until it doubles or triples in size. So just gonna spray it there and then spray the sides so that you can take it out after. Yeah. So I'll just cover this with cling film and then pop it in my oven with just the light on, and then I'll show it to you when it's ready. Okay, so whilst we're waiting for that to proof, we are gonna mix the spread inside. So basically I'm just leaving a little bit of butter here for the topping. So I'll just dollop that in there. Some this is sugar, butter, a tiny amount of salt, and cinnamon. However amount you fancy, really. It's your cinnamon swirl. Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. Okay, so now you just mix this together. So you make sure your butter is room temperature so that it's easy to mix this together. I mean, if you've got a whisk, you can just whisk this together in no time. But if you haven't, you can mix it like I'm doing. It works. Cinnamon, sugar, butter, and a tiny amount of salt mixed together to spread on the dough when we finish. Okay, family, so our dough is risen now. So we're just gonna turn this up. You need ample floured surface. Flour your surface plenty, because this dough is soft. Just turn it out. Flour the surface properly and just really, it's a very soft dough, so yeah, I'm gonna get it out on the surface. I've got this scraper here, so it helps. Flour, 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 and just fold it a few times and then flatten it out. Gently, don't go crazy like me. So I'll just flatten it out now, and then I'll just we will spread the sugar and the cinnamon on top. Just flatten it out. So our dough is spread out, so we're just going to spread the sugar, butter, cinnamon, and a little bit of salt on it now. So now we've spread it. Once you finish spreading it like this, all you have to do is roll. And so we'll just start rolling. Roll it tight. As you're rolling, make sure your surface floured bit stays floured, you know. Yeah, so it's a matter of cutting now. That, like that. Chunky, I mean, not tiny ones I'm making. Yeah, pick them up gently so they don't fall apart. Okay, family, so we've rolled, cut up, and now we're just going to proof it for the second time. So I'll keep it in a warm place and I'll show you to you before I put the oven on. Okay, family, so our cinnamon swirls, as you can see, has doubled in size, and so they're going in the oven. I'll pop them in 130 degrees to start off with, and then I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, family, so our cinnamon swirls are done. Here they are. I'm gonna just quickly drizzle this over like that. This is just icing sugar. You can use cream cheese in this, or just as I've done, it's just icing sugar with lemon juice or lime juice, and that is it really. And you can go as crazy as you want, you know, if you want to smother them with it, or you can just do it as light as you want, really. It's how you fancy eating your cinnamon swirls. I'll just put a little bit of this on here. I'll go for a middle one because just because, as you can tell, the dough is very soft. Look at that. It's nice and soft. That one. And I guess the best bit is peeling it off, you know, and that is it, really. Yummy. You are invited. Yeah. Yeah. This is our easiest, fluffiest dough. Make yours and enjoy. Thanks for joining me again today. Goodbye.